All right, let's just jump right in. We are breaking down a really fascinating system for making some serious money on Facebook, and it's all powered by AI. And this isn't just some theory, okay? This is based on a real creator who is actually doing this successfully right now.
So let's start with the number that just stopped me in my tracks. $32,556. And to be clear, this is an actual verified monthly payout that we are going to completely dissect for you. And yeah, you heard that right. That's per month, not a year. A single month of earnings from just one platform, Facebook, using a very specific and, more importantly, a totally repeatable AI-driven strategy. It's pretty wild.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll look at the proof behind that $32,000 promise. Then, we'll dive into picking a niche and getting your page set up right. After that, the core of it all, the AI content system. And finally, how you rinse, repeat, and actually start earning. So first up, is a number like this even possible? Well, you're looking at the proof. In just 28 days, this page pulled in over 314 million views. It's that insane level of reach that leads directly to that kind of a payout. The performance speaks for itself.
All right, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Building your foundation. Because before you make a single post, there are two steps that are just absolutely crucial. Picking your topic and setting up your page so Meta takes you seriously.
First things first, your page has to stand for something. Think about it. When you land on a page, you want to know what it's all about, right? Instantly. That kind of clarity is what turns a random person who saw one post into an actual follower. Now check this out. Here are 3 totally different pages that are absolutely crushing it. You've got general motivation, a completely faceless page that just taps into nostalgia, and another one focused on business quotes. The big takeaway here? You do not have to show your face to succeed with this. Not at all. Okay, a big question people always have. Should I use my personal profile or a dedicated business page? The recommendation here is super strong. Go with a business page. No question. It keeps your personal and business stuff separate. And hey, there's even a little theory that older established pages might get monetized faster. So why not?
Getting the page set up is actually super simple, but you got to do it right. You need a clean cover photo. You can literally just screenshot a website, a profile picture that fits the vibe, a super short intro, like 1 or 2 sentences, and this part's really important, link up your other profiles. It just signals to Facebook that you're legit.
Now, here's a cool little trick. Before you even think about posting, you have to warm up your page. All you do is start scrolling Facebook as your page, and you'll like, comment, and follow other accounts in your niche. This does 2 amazing things. It teaches the algorithm what your page is all about, and it fills your own feed with a ton of inspiration for content. And please do not skip this step. This is crucial. Go into your professional dashboard and check your page status. Seriously, if you have any violations or strikes, either on the business page or even on your personal profile that's linked to it, you might never get monetized. You have to start with a clean slate. Okay, the foundation is built. Now for the fun part, the actual engine of this whole thing, the AI content system that lets you post consistently without burning out. This quote right here, this is the whole mindset shift. This is the secret sauce.
The goal isn't to be a creative genius who has to invent something new every single day. The goal is to be a system operator who just executes a process that's already proven to work. It's about being repeatable. So what does this repeatable system look like? It's almost laughably simple. It's just a 4-step loop. 1, you find posts that are already going viral on other platforms. 2, you just screenshot them. Yep, that's it. 3, you use AI like ChatGPT to write a bunch of engaging captions. And 4, you schedule everything to go out on autopilot.
Now, here's a little pro tip for using the AI. Don't just ask ChatGPT for one caption. Ask for like 5 different options. Give yourself some choices. And that first comment trick, oh, that's genius. You have the AI write a comment for you to post right when your content goes live, and it immediately kickstarts the engagement.
Look, if you want to do this without it taking over your entire life, you have to batch your work. Don't find one post, write one caption, and schedule one thing. No. Spend an hour just being a content hunter, screenshotting dozens of posts. Then, in another block of time, you become the writer. It's way, way more efficient. Okay, we've got the system down. Now let's talk about how all of this turns into actual cash. Because it's not just about posting a lot. It's about posting the right mix of stuff. Now check this out, because this is where it gets really, really interesting. Of those 314 million views, you'd think it was all Reels, right? Nope. A whopping 2/3 of the views came from simple photo posts. Just images. They're the workhorse of this whole strategy. But views are one thing. Where does the money actually come from? This is the part that kind of blew my mind. Photos? Yep, they bring in over half the income. Reels? About 15%. But look at that massive chunk. Almost 1/3 of the entire payout comes from bonuses. That's the real game changer. So you're probably asking, what are these bonuses and how do I get them? Well, they're often tied to hitting certain performance goals, and guess what often fuels that performance? High-flying reels. For instance, one bonus paid out nearly $500 just for having 2 posts hit 1.5 million views. That's a target you're way more likely to hit with a reel. So, what's the big takeaway here? It is all about the mix. You have to diversify. Your photos are your steady daily earners, but your reels, they're your ticket to explosive growth and hitting those big, juicy bonuses. And if your page isn't monetized yet, the advice is clear. Post at least 1 reel a day for 30 days straight to get on Facebook's radar. So at the end of the day, getting these kinds of results, it's not about getting lucky. It's not about catching lightning in a bottle with one viral video. It's about building a machine, a repeatable system, and just running the plays day in and day out. It's a method, not magic. So there you have it. That's the entire playbook, from setting up the page to the AI workflow to the monetization strategy. This system is all laid out. The only real question left is, what's your first post gonna be?